salute from here. As you've already know, I always go with good tidings. I go with truths. I go one of the most sophisticated words you can ever talk about that will change our lives for good. I always come with information that's going to bring a change to our lives, to our society, that will also help the future generation. So my next prayer for you today, for those of you watching me right now, is that you are well in all your ways. That you have been able to create your own personal narrative and have an historical integrity. By the grace of God, God will give you the grace to build yourself up mentally, spiritually, and otherwise, even culturally if it is possible. So I bring you good tidings as usual. This is your beloved brother, your beloved friends, the CEO of Civil Disobedience. And a lot of you, there is a mistake we are always making most of the time. We are differently different and uniquely unique. I'm on this earth for a mission. And the reason why the problem we are facing today happened in my time, because I was made in his own image after his likeness to counter this very problem. And the question we must keep on asking ourselves, what problem have you been able to solve? Like, I think I'm hearing a lot of Benin alien right now. They are still even threatening themselves abroad. Some Benin alien, because that's what they know how to do. Under their watch, an immigrant, his father came to UK or whatever they take on. He's not a real British. Rishi Sunak, a 42 years old boy, is a prime minister. Then you guys are planning how you are going to fight person with that or that lawebo. Because what damn you many? Why are damn? Me man when I be calm and don't get stubborn here. That's why me work here. Who are you to? I want people to come and make the problem. Let me see how you go scot free. You don't see. That is the people that we are supposed to speak. At the time they are not speaking, that very ethnic group or that very race will remain doomed. Other people are seeing the whole world right now. They are weak. Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister, small boy of yesterday. I mean, what me no man, but I mean no here. As it not say na binu na day. Why agbe na na? Oh, we have a passport. Work here, we go and fight. Idiotic set of people. Alien. I stumbled upon the video today. Then I was in the blanket. I was ashamed. You are now over here doing. All you just know, we can rain. Let me go and get. The society we have built. Idiots today, they are happy. Having a son. And in my time, it must happen that the Godo son will rule here in Europe. That is my blight, and that's what I'm fighting for. It may be your children. If I thought it's not my biological children, or you were under normal conditions, or women. All Indians today, they are happy because they have somebody who have gone to go and raise their name that they don't sleep under the. They were almost 200 years under the British colony, Indian. But today, Rishi Sunak is to pay back the ministry. But the people only bid if you. That's what they know. Go look at all of them. The most useless set of people abroad. Not all with Anamio. But their few you shall know them. Please share this very broadcast. In our watch here, Macron was 30-something years old when he became the president of France. Macron. All those are the globalists today. They were even the one that told you we're not human, a 60 years old man. And I was only the one that disobeyed. And I have people who disobeyed along with me. That's why I'm CEO of Civil Disobedience. Who are you today? CEO of Obedient. I am CEO of Civil Disobedience. Maybe disobey, you know, we're disobey. Why am I not doing why so of you to go and start thinking about your life? What's what you're worried? Very anytime I hear their nonsense. Or what dime or my emana when I walk in. I'm an enemy citizen. You are an enemy idiot. Look at it today. They have not been able to come out and tell people, please, wherever place you find yourself right now, make it to be your home. Whatever thing you are planning to do when you get to Nigeria in 10 years' time, you will not be able to do it. Live your life here. If you doesn't have mobility, try and purchase one. No matter how much you are going to take to Nigeria, it will not take you for 2 months because you are going to meet family problem. People does not know that. That's why did they just name you? At the time you have a passport or you are a citizen, you are not doing according to what they have, the oath you swear, the allegiance you are swear. They don't identify you like a goat. Resident number when I animal. That's the identification they gave to you. But at the time you make it work, then you are in their politics. Whatever thing that is not going well, it is your duty to also fight it. There are people today that are fighting to make sure this nonsense stop. Go and look at it. America right now, they have 25% reserve of diesel. Of fuel, 25% reserved. Okay, what about when it finished? What about when it finished? America right now, they have 25% reserve. But during Donald Trump, they don't even beat Saudi Arabia self because they are reserved. A young boys who were supposed to be telling us about what's happening abroad. You are now waiting for who is in Nigeria to start telling you. All they know I'm a city. You are an idiot. Idiot to him. A vagabond and a constituent. Australia wallow be man mind. Please share this very broadcast. At times it pisses me off to see some alien out as if they are Alpha and Omega. So that just be here. We will finally recognize you that you are here. Not for you to start intimidating anybody. How dare you? I hear you say, "Oh, why you back home? Walk back home? Why we busted you? Why busted Dubai? I was one Macron. Stupid set of people. Evani waye. Soon kina na oma dion wa. Wa dion. If you want to know who ana, no readies abroad na. Go and look at a king of UK. Or man go back sooner. It has been a business guy right from time. Go and check his resume. The most useless set of who have no they don't have value to any society they belong. Why UK? Why UK? Because you know why can say why intimidatable. Why UK now is that one you know what you people know how to do? Alien, useless set of people. I don't know how these people came into existence. I can't really get it. Come on, just to change one false narrative, they can't change it. We have a lot of problem. You guys are not defending Constitution. Not defending Constitution, Ruwaroba. Not defending Constitution. Why have go back? None of you have ever one day come work a law or wrote on heke. Now Obaseki say, well, okay, now obedient will soon load their steam. All what we talk to me, he have not said anything bad. Obaseki is obedient in spirit. Go and look at action and motive. What is motive behind what Obaseki is saying? He's just trying to. The motive is that he's just trying to encourage the article. You cannot just expect him right now to just become no. Obaseki's ancestors is obedient. Obaseki, if you don't know now, easy. He do it Godomigo to son. Or he do it Godomigo to son. The reasonable one, they are obedient. Even the other side also, majority of them today, they are obedient. Because our forefather is taking over the land. So, castigating the man over that. But when ejection policy came out, but none of you could reason it. Because your cognitive ability, there's something wrong with you. You only want to get it cheap, none of you can think and digest anything. And that's what makes me to always lay insult on you people until you rise up to pick up a responsibility. You are not, you don't just accept a celebrity, they call you celebrity. The responsibility you carry, it's what makes you a celebrity. At the time you are not with a responsibility, all you want to do is find it cheap. Look at all those sons abroad. How many quarrel over because Edo is not acting, they are taking the right of the people away from the people. Where America with your Magyomba? Where are UK with Pobolo to Magyomba? Unuba Ekun to Ogekun Wasun with the Nevorowa. Useless set of alien. Useless set of people. I just pray sooner will never give a law. No favor Waropa. Ko wa bel wa ni mawoni. Here we want like UK. I mean no say you are in a civilized country. Extend the same life you are living there. Let it get to your locality. They will never. They will never. All they do is to intimidate people. My passport. You don't even know the meaning of your passport. You don't know the meaning of your passport. Why intimidate? A passport in me worry no because who's they senseless? For you to be a citizen, that's why I want the best for my state. When we're a citizen, UK or Canada, want also the best for the Canadian people. Why that's what we are doing. None of you believe, none of you defend any constitution, tradition, or even religion of eternal, Jesus have no fake, he said, and that is not the source of you people's power. Why not also tell people the source of your power? That my brother, Jesus Christ naked has been. They will never give you any information, and you yourself today you are still losing emotions. You are losing emotion because of people who never meant to work for you. How will anybody do that? I don't worry no marina. Or no marina. You don't just begin to lose emotion for people who does not know whether you are living or you are dying. There you what do I convenience? How many people protest have you gone? That's what about demon way man America not the man flew all the way from America on now the protest. The same useless people in the UK. They will never see you people to defend your right. You can't stand for your right. 42-year-old boy now. But you can't do anything under your jurisdictions. All you know is to work and die. Or one cafe. Because you have been graphene now. Are you going to get there? You water. You don't ask yourself questions. Here you have a young boy who is supposed to read and come out with better informations that will help a full communities. Do you think Sunak, Rashi Sunak, is vid? Omar Yolode, Omar Ye, he extended to his Indian counterpart also. Like Nana Boma. How many Edo people was able to transmit the same messages? All of you, why not line up? I think we have a word floor right now in Nigeria. Only was some 1 or 2 persons. If you had the responsible laughing, they also came out and say, is the enemy down in Cameroon? Now, who know village the water destroy with Cameroon can flow like Nigeria? Why think all these are weather manipulations? I saw another lady yesterday. She also came out and say about the people from inside the water, they are angry. You know. Me, I will not go to question whatever thing you say. But let us always focus on one particular perspective. It is hard time we know what is happening and how we are supposed to follow it up. Nobody give out information. Or it was a cheap sag. You see them. Cheap sag. You see them. The reason why there is fuel scarcity that UK is going to be experiencing energy failure soon. 40 years ago, they are experiencing it again. You don't know about it because of one cafe who complete us there, when Bagami wa mimi no man, more than the shame. If you are those who wage who am one, some Benin people more than the shame small, at least here 20 color. Ugmeso wa ada poco de bewensa. Wage who am wa here. Uwe wa sit down at times. You think about your life where you have missed it. Or where as a country, or as a state, or as a local government area where you have missed it. Ube babe can all why you very honest. It's always one way. Please, we are very intend to put that one first and foremost because you know good no everything about them is sad. A constitution were different. The right of the people were different. Then who are you then? Then when will European passport him or American P? Now, if they tell you intimidate to work, how will it get to you? Will it ever get to you? The right you have abroad, only do well. That one does not pain any of you because you are an alien. That's why whatever narrative that comes, we're going to promote it. Because most of you, not even the government of the Ebadins war. It's that one I am bogbe, and all let me we were. By a time, if you not reach well for cheap, where the women will name. One give you back one or conquer passport. We have you women or even private psychiatric hospital. Me wane doctor do with women you can never hear good thing from them. All country right now, all of them, they are folding their hands. This guy, you mean 42 years old? It have never happened once on my son, a foreigner. I not tell you, I say London Bridge don't collapse. If you were well with UK, we are UK under this very coin. Imagine why we are me watching. They take kingdom in a year, as you think. They not go agree. This is the beginning you are saying. Be expecting martial law do one until go away. Be expecting martial law is going to happen soon. So as I introduce the topic to you right now, we have a very unique topic today. That is an introductions. Because we need to tell these people that the life they are living is the one of the most useless life you can ever think about. The life they are living is one of the most useless life you can ever talk about. That's why they need to be talked to. So that's why I quickly put that one there. So if you have not invited your friend, just invite them. Invite your friend because today's topic is going to be lovely. You will like it. You have a learner. Umiezuzu ne rame kpe me ureyo. Umiezuzu ni yere kpe me reyi. Obono kpe imi okere ureyo. Imi okere no hana mo ureyo. You can't do this. They know. Both of you, the last video I did there, you were surprised. The man and a woman, they came closer to me and was asking me questions. They know. They know what I stand for. Where do we mean? The records are everywhere. This is one of the people that never want Africa to be great. Only that one we indict you immediately. And come and tell me what you are supporting. Come and tell me what have been your used. Because you are useless. One thing people don't know, Ogbalegbe, even abroad, the reason why if you want to go for protest, they immediately give you license to do it. Because these people, they are also waiting to see how we fix up our society. That man said, I said, we are going to be having a better society soon. He said in 100 years because if you do, because you do Holland. Or which will take 100 years because he knows. You see them everywhere. How can you have a passport where you intimidate? You don't protest for anything. Everything is good. Right from time to be good. We went to Rome. We went to Rome to go and protest. Where were these people? They were doing talk, collecting your money. Today, this same person couldn't tell you. Up till now, they are running away from it. Tell me their usefulness. Is your favor right now? I think when I was telling you what is coming, you have not helped yourself. Go and look at Nigeria now. You think you have a brainwash one where nene no flow okay, nina masani adolo yi. Nene dan no bossy with Cameroon. Because they gave you that false narrative now so that no equality nowhere. Or that's one over. Or that's one. Useless set of people. Because what you follow will tell me what to follow you. Alien. Now let's talk about the historical integrity. This is what Benin people are lacking today. Because right from the one, they don't know how to defend people's rights. That's why you will say, as I said, that was how it came out. And you are seeing it in their life today. So far, it does not happen to them. On a specific group of people, no one faces the humiliation. That's why there are people that can never face it. At the time they are facing it, you see people will come out and begin to, speak on their behalf, even when they do bad. Because why? They doesn't have historical integrity. Error now. Look at their history. Look at, according to what the news that is coming right now, Rishi Sunak, it has been an Hindu right from time. Or maybe more religion. That's why he went to go and worship cow. And this same cow, he do godo. Only Emily Saiwe. Why did they ban this from Benin? Emily Saiwe. Yogoko, Sunak, Yamun Botono. Mama, you do mama, we'll be having it. Who banned it? You don't ask why am I not doing what? Why am I not doing what? A lot of you is going to go down along with all these aliens because of your stupidity. The power in that cow, that was what make them to ban it in Benin. Emily, I think Emily Sawe, man. Emily Sawe, we have a traditional cow. Not this a full and his own. They banned it in Benin. Because we have no historical integrity. Or now, tell me one thing you people are very good at. Apart from this oppression right from time. Don't bring it to Europe. Guy, when the Spanish city, you know, who will not a bosque. A tierra him, a preach justice. A women one. That's why I come from here. If you knew here, a matter of Afghanistan. So So you do it in your darkest kingdom. Why more lama? Or one man will intimidate. I will raise up, use my platform to fight for that person. Or till they bring you to book. I'm gonna bring you to book. Or Marore is the chief justice or Ebony. This one Bogbe. I say, I don't know where anything. Why are you doing this? Why go fish ya over be matter? Why are you doing what do? Within the UK. What do? Why you working? Why how many processing why? Here we are. Or say anything also in the UK. It goes around. Anything also in America, it goes around. They doesn't know that all these things are specific events that have been already been prearranged. David Cameroon or Magwakan, that on a very good day, Rishi Sunak will one day become a prime minister. I think I have the video with me. Let me play it for you. He talks about it. I'm talking about historical integrity. Please. He talks about it. Let me play it to you. He talks about it just 1 minute. Just hold on. David Cameroon, a predator. A predator. Just hold on.
But the British public did something momentous. They elected...
Look at it.
But the British public did something momentous. They elected more members of Parliament of Indian origin than there have ever been before. With Rishi Sunak, Alok Sharma, Suella Fernandez in Parliament, with Shailesh Vara in the Ministry of Justice, and with Priti Patel sat at my cabinet table. I know one thing. It won't be long till there is a British Indian Prime Minister in Downing Street.
Yeah. But how many of you are pastors here? Fake Jesus.
Our great relationship, it is about people, but it is also about prosperity. Prime Minister Modi, tomorrow you will see for yourself.
Yes. That's Indian Prime Minister I made reference to. So you can see they are happy. But did Benin has the next thing now? You guys, if you are Benin man, you should be ashamed. You people are so daft. Don't make him, but I wonder how we are going to leave this man. I won't part of Europe or Eranomigo, Clementiramigo. Let me just mention his name here. Who will having the courage. No Muria Muwaria Wagmo. Very why I'm with Eranomigo. Now God go punish you. Very I'm with me, or somebody punish everybody because all of you are alien. It was predicted. What have they predicted anything about the kingdom? Nobody grew out from the kingdom apart from Tiger and Lion. Tell me your product now. The highest celebrity of VB, to the idiots. Let me go to the topic because you people are very of less value. I can't tell you, Tony, and it come to pass. Pastor Tai, they saw it with the microscope. What they collected from Africa. Now, let me show you something. Okay, some of them are left. Because the same alien where you are possessed. They are very happy. Look at all of them were naked. They are lying down, communicating with nature. Now, what can we do? Can Jesus? No. What did Timothy as of yet do with Jesus? What did Timothy ever acquire? It is very, very dehydrating. It's like Africa does not have a God who look out for them, and that was happening, and the thing is emerging. And if you watch it today, it is becoming too real. Now, why did I think about it and say that it's like Africa does not have a God? Because we don't have a specific prayer we pray for. If you look at it right now, a cow, a miller, most of you go and ask your great grandfather, who were the miller not here, or you Emily say what you are here. It's different from all this honorary cow work. In a band they do. They banned it in Benin. They banned it after during the time of Ogisoni and Milan. They remove a lot of things. What happened to Inyanaton? The other day they still ban goats. You know what idea where you running. Now, what does God have to do? Because these are the things your forefathers would have also, you know, when he's around, your forefather is around. Because Avani Marie and anything. They so cherish them. They remove everything and give you Jesus. If you know you are in abroad, travel to Nigeria, spend 3 months. Why what they may you forgo set your attend and when no gather 10,000 euros, go to Nigeria, we will for them, women future, women handwork, women shop, or one idiot, Neno Wamabe boy say, I have more you rent. You collect money for 4 flats in a year. Insurance, how insurance in the UK are from 1,500 euro. No. Now we're calculating we are near the 4 flats in it. Then we are insurance in Yimoto for 1 year in UK. For 1 year in UK, not in Spain. For 1 year in UK, we go for flat now. Have you made it like that? No, tell me if you have made it. Tell me if you have made it. You have not made it. You have not started life. Now, what would have also encouraged and every one of us, okay now, let's come together, look at it today. People are still hesitating. The same person who that way or obedient in Yahunia is obedient. And when you are not obedient, I make you only want to go to where there is food. Or say I go make God all lawful now one by one. Also punish you because why you born apart from to stop from the people. Now any person that goes to charity, you want to follow us see how you fight. What makes poverty to be in the community? One, you are to involve in good governance. And make sure every constitution is interpreted. Because if you make all those people to be poor, if you make them to be on the street, which I'm doing. Now, you let people picking people from the street. Now, why are you not protecting constitutions? Why are you not joining a race on how we are going to get a better government? Rather than you guys are looking for to give you money, you guys are going to remain poor. And thank God things are getting better. For the people who are obedient, not only obedient to Peter Obi alone, who have been obedient in life, who said no, salvation for humanity, they don't stand for salvation for humanity. They cannot all they know, let you even die, say, and let them collect your property. If you follow them to buy land, they want you to die so that they go and reset the land. But I'm only the one that have a true love for you. A love in a brandly common way, because I told you before now, Ogbogo and Uduhueme, was a friend. They were related to Abraham Lincoln in the spirit. Because all we do is to fight for salvation for humanity. Because if anything happens to you, I have nothing to gain. If something happens to you, I have something to lose. Any person or charity or nothing should have a better mind more than my own. Now, what makes these people to be poor? What makes lapses to be in our system? How can we be able to influence our government with the policy of Ewebo? You guys don't do anything. Rather than you only turn individual. Any person on Lele, any person on your obedient, you are fighting God and you are fighting with the God of our ancestors. And God will punish you. Leave everybody to fight for a better society. No matter the grievance I have for you, the very day you turn out and begin to campaign for good governance, particularly this point in time when our ancestors have said, we are tired of seeing our children die in the river. We are tired of seeing our children do all manner of atrocity to make money. We want to give them a better government. That was why Obi were lucky to not be in the race, because he was better than Tinubu and Atiku. That was why his name today is everywhere. You can see the man is not still proudful that Etienne Yahweh, he said the government is for every one of us. Now, how come today none of these aliens, look, we have a lot of Benin aliens, they are not declaring their support. Now, the way I does my, a lot of people does not. If you are my follower, you should know by now. If you don't follow good governance, you are not my friend. If you don't support good governance, you are not my friend. I'm not a politician, so politicians can only go back to their form. You are mining me for life. If at the end of the day, at the time I start doing jingle about Peter Obi to also reach up to some certain villages, then you are not doing anyone. You are still standing in the middle. Let PDP. The very day PDP will give you money, that very day you will die. Any person, any you that want to collect money from PDP and work for PDP also, if you collect money from them and eat it, use it to support the kind of government. It's not all about Peter Obi. It's all about changing the system, changing the negative narrative. It's not. Don't be seeing Obi. It's all about we are tired of this system. We want a better government. That's all it means. But God must definitely use somebody to be sitting on the seat there. Our ancestors who want to take over the government, because they are tired of seeing us do all manner of things to earn a living. After killing yourself here, sleep with the whole race in the whole world. You go back home, find out that it's only 2 flats you get. Sit down and do reflection, even in this Europe you are today. Whether life worth is like that. It does not worth it. Under normal condition, this is what one man will just give to you. Please marry me. What causes it? It was not your fault. It was the fault of the bad system you came to command. Let's continue with the introductions. So it's like Africa does not have a God who look after them with the look of things. You cannot rebuild your society until you rebuild yourself. You cannot rebuild your society. Now, you have to first of all mentally rebuild yourself. If you watch it, I was able to save myself. In saving myself, I was saving other persons. While a lot of other people, even when they did not take it, because they were protecting their page, they started posting what is bad as if it was good. That's why today the more people who try to cover up this very thing are the same people who want to join these same people to do the advert about the Great Reset and the New World Order. What you are seeing today is all about the New World Order. The water you are seeing in Nigeria is not belly, what we don't belly. That's why coming here right now, there's not going to be food in Nigeria. A Port Harcourt that used to be 4,500, 4,000. Somebody came from Benin today. How much it take on Port Harcourt? 9,000 something. 90 come. Because the road they used to pass, they had to go and do double journey. 9,000. Now, maybe that person right now, he returning back to work after the holiday, short holiday and all of order. Then he was expecting maybe 4,000 will take me. Getting there right now, another 4,500 or 5,000 have been added. Just why? Because of erosions. Now, most of you right now, maybe you start thinking, right, because we don't have a system that can be able to manage everybody. All our system is still based on what is coming out from Europe. Even the youth that would have woken up and said, okay, right now I have a pill. What is happening here? We don't need this nonsense any longer. The world is looking for you to speak. Africa is looking for you to speak. Because the development of Africa is not tied to only new thing. It's also tied to you because you have a role and you have a responsibility also. Now, how are you running away from your responsibility? The only responsibility you want to carry, you collect from Paul and give to Peter. Is that one the major responsibility? You do it, God bless you. But you are supposed to carry on that responsibility to it. Advocate for a better government. Indians today, they are happy. They are happy. All Indians all over the world, they are happy. They are just happy that they gave birth to a son who go there and represent them. They are very happy. If you are an Indian person, be very, very happy. Then the people, the same UK there, near Downing Street, you are now God will punish you one day. Idiots. You cannot rebuild your society until you rebuild yourself spiritually, mentally, and culturally. If you maintain your spiritual identity, it makes you raise easily. US diesel supplies are dangerously low. Diesel shortage is spreading across the US. The US now has 25 days of diesel supply, the lowest in 2008. If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lost. Now, at times it amazes me to see people advocate for government that they are not supposed to advocate for. At times people are still trying to play politics instead of facing policy. Now, what are you going to get from me? Like now, most people, they feel things is so rosy. People are just there trying to curtail this very problem so that it don't get spread. Now, we'll be having a fuel scarcity and all of that. If, for example, now, the 25% of American reserve of diesel, for example, then cut off most of these trailers that distribute goods, most of them, I can say 80% of them use diesel. They were interviewing a man. That man said that the money they are using right now to buy diesel, they can't really afford it. Because that is more than even times two. If you watch it today, for those of you that drive a car, whether Akmangiri or whatever, diesel right now is more expensive than fuel. And a diesel did down before. Diesel right now is more expensive. Most of these trailers you are seeing, 27 wheelers, whatever, they doesn't use fuel, they use diesel. And right now is telling on the companies that owns the long vehicle or whatever. And coupled up with a lot of people they injected, they can no longer stay long in driving. The people that used to drive 8 hours right now, 2 hours, they are weak. They are sacking a lot of people from work. Now, how are we going to curtail this very nonsense? Because people don't care to know what is happening. They just want to let's see today. Now, David Cameron, the former Prime Minister of UK, announced it that a day is going to come that Rishi Sunak is going to become a Prime Minister. He saw it. Because they saw the guy, the way the guy takes stand, see where one go end. So what you are seeing today have long been planned. The same way they were planning to reduce the world population. Also the people, the White Hats. The White Hat Alliance, they are called the White Hat. That the highest military in the world, not the Air Force. Do you know today? A lot of people don't know. Air Force is about 70-something years as we speak. Since the dual Air Force. Air Force One. 70-something years, if I'm not, I think 76 years old, you know. Now, Donald Trump came and formed Space Force. Space Force, as we speak, they are the one watching over you and I. He had made other guys too. Space Force and the White Hat, they are the one right now who is in control. That the greatest military in the world is the Space Force and the White Hat. We are not talking about the the galactic federations. Oh, if you know what I know, you will hate people who want us to remain in this perpetual bondage. If you know what I know, you will hate celebrity who is not fighting for us to have a better society, who does not want to support to make sure the right of the people is protected. If you know what I know. And where leke the washing cloth dove not fit no one. If you watch it now, Space Force, they are more greater than Air Force One. They are there. So the Starlink satellite, they are going to be the one operating it. They are the one to be operating everything, both your election and everything. Their network, you cannot interact it. So all these things we are saying, all this Facebook, YouTube and whatever, a time you're going to come, you're going to be baba. We never see you again. This was the method, this was the media they used to put us in this very perpetual bondage. This was what they also used to sell a false narrative. On Maria, that was how Donald Trump that came as a savior. You see him today as a racist, as a bad man. The same thing. If you watch CNN today, that most of the CNN staff have been fired. We are going to take over everything. The mainstream media, we are going to take over it. The Starlink satellite is going to be operated. That's why you're going to be seeing quantum election, quantum physics, quantum financial bank. Everything will be quantum. But will you be able to sustain or do what you got to do to make sure you keep yourself alive and let your DNA be intact? You don't know what is coming. That was why they created Jesus. You carry everything Oyibo create, you carry. Everything they create, you carry. Now, what makes you a human being? If you cannot say no to anything, everything is yes. That to say you are not a human being. There's something wrong with your head. What makes you a complete human being is ability to see, compare and contrast. That's why I will question that very narrative, and they know. A time is going to come. Don't be so surprised. I will be giving a word in the UN. Newton, thank you for fighting to save humanity. Then all your celebrity you do, I gather if you do so, some gullible if you do when celebrity. Come and do a celebrity by advocating for a better society. The way Patrick Etienne Lumumba is doing it. The way Julius Malema of South Africa is doing it. Come on. What about Bobby Wine? Those people become a celebrity because of the agenda they are trying to bring to their country. During election that time, I also joined Bobby Wine in the spirit. I know what Museveni did to Bobby Wine, but today, do we have a Bobby Wine in Edo State? We don't have it. We don't have it. Do we have Julius Malema of South Africa in Edo State? We don't have it. All they know is to support the palace. The data, if Cameroon can say when this guy in the future, Rashid Sunak is going to become a prime minister, so Move predict na who waya suhungu. Bring waya suwa yo suwa na intimidate man because they give you whatever. You don't even know how it comes. And I've never seen that is under normal condition. It is your place. It's like somebody's in Edo State now. You are proud to be. You are an Edo State citizen. You see somebody from Anambra. You say, bring your passport. Are you mad? What does that have to do? What are you using it for? Go and look at your country for 2 years. It's to control where control. It can bring a law right now, or where any Edo whatever. They lock you in there while you cannot protest. Only the man that used to come from America to protest for you people. It becomes so senseless. The commitment in an he couldn't hold it. You know? So we must have to get prepared. And the Pentecostal revolution is more closer. The revolution that is going to come to Pentecost body, it is more closer than ever before. So for those of you still writing, you are going to hear from our ancestors. Because you are the one joining these same people to put us in mental slavery. Go to Oyibo page. You have never seen them raise a prayer in the name of Jesus. Go to any Oyibo page. You have never seen them gather a lot of gullibles and begin to promote this same very false narrative. They say traveling is a part of education. One very thing I got when I left home was that bit as a part of education. I need to study to make myself educated. Because Isaiah chapter 4 verse 6 say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now I now know what it takes to have liberty. Now that same liberty I have, I want to extend it home. That's why whatever it will take for me to fight every form of injustice in our society, if you want me laying curse on your father, why me do me? Where I mimi when I'm on with us, two tene cojones, where the will men were pelia conmigo. No, they can wear ye me give that to one. Why don't pelia conmigo? Let every one of you gather 100 dinari. Okpa no okpa bo. Iye can see kumpa. And I must make sure every one of your parents, none of them will live again. Everywhere is good today. People fought for it. Instead of these same people to develop a mind of, we're going to build enabling society. Or they do it to patriot to people. At the time, they just see that women, they want to use that want to intimidate you. Why will you voice to intimidate anybody or they will maybe what be you what boom? And then been woman build a person rebel one. How many years of contestation is in the useless paper that you have? It's a mist of identification. It's a mist of identification. It does not signify anything. Everywhere now, you are supposed to domicile in your place. But right now they bring up Christ, you follow it up. Right now they beg you know. We want a better society, and that better society, it will not come if you keep silent. Life does not give you what you deserve. It gives you what you demand. These people, they've kept us so long in this wilderness of life. We are to say no today. We doesn't want it. Look how we want it to be. That's why you think Oibo will come and tell you, Oibo to tell you to fix your society. I said that man that they go and watch the video. He said it will take 100 years because he know or 1 year. If you don't move on now, if you go look at those ones, they are in a struggle of brafa. I know it's not also if you go, you know, some of them have a move. Look at Yoruba, do one nation. Edo does not have what they fight for. I've only what they are dictating for. That's 99% of this alien. If you want to be their friend, respect their den of ritualism. Don't talk about it. Praise them. Because when I point and key, a king gets paid auto so a point and key, you know. Even when it's not in the person's mind. It may provoke. Come to me, all you that labor, and every laddie. No, why they team alas, they team alas. You come to me, look for my trouble. Yeah, which law and order? Come and tell me what you know. They don't. Me is your question. I can command that here where don't come and men. I don't want to oppression tax man. Ebrali ko pay on. I go here by. How dare you take away? Can human rights in Agba? It can not baffle. Then you want to bring up your idea? Bring it on. Let's do the fact once and for all. That you be me we bona. Why bring on that? Another be me I would die. But not the big take bit a back baby all Europe and I would die. Okay. What bring on? Let me see there you can or anywhere. Why will anybody or in the name of you are cultist? Nikkei Spain, my boss to what? I will boss you to the last. See, it's an organization that's supposed to be kept secret, not to intimidate anybody. Nothing Wamudia Fasi, we are going around everywhere. We are doing TikTok, promoting whatever. To make sure that people is safe. All why to intimidate people without to go sigbo. When we have sigbo ya we how women we clear out. My dear, igbo we are going to regret all emails and not an annoyance. No, I don't regret anything. I've never wanted to regret anything in my life. Ina mumiga have value. If I buy and you deserve it. What did the best way buy? We do not. Don't even match up on a left. Then you couldn't would it your bonnet. But all you will let me we were because you move area. They are not killed there. Bring your children so that if you come with 5 children, I'm worried how you are. Don't you see misbehavior of children all over Europe? Do you think it's normal? Don't you see the misbehavior of children all over Europe? That a son of 17 years, where to go one? Why go with daddy holy there? Aren't you surprised? Where who were 30 years old, you all you want to go? Now we pamper the children. You think this is a society? So it was not made for you to raise up your society. It was made for you have children here. Let those children become wayward and do according to how they want them to live. They want to give right to all children. You can change yourself. Look at what Biden supported. Look at the law he brought out. Thank God for Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida. Thank God for Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, who have been fighting the Republican state to make sure all this law never stand. That a baby of a small girl of 10 years have the right to change his or herself either from a man to a woman or from a woman to a man. Transgender. That's the government. If you don't wear Donald Trump, Okpa and look at flood everywhere. Okpa and look at suffering. No, you don't know why you say. No, you don't know why you say. Oh, that's one arena. We are going to enter the next phase. At the time we are also in right now, Taiwan, we are removing your people that are there because we are already by Nazi Malaysia, by the Kazera Mafia. If you are all supporting in Danwagmona, the records are there with what you are doing on media. The records are there in what you are doing in Benin. The records are there when the government is bringing out a policy that was perpetrated in Europe. Instead of you to join the government and say no to this, the government to tell you no. Wama go back wana accept it as if it was a good thing. But normal thing and what tanana wagin so to be ready. A best friend today sit to Obaseki mo say I should be one of his best friends. Because there are a lot of things the government had to boyta, I get it to boyta, but when not to boyta, it will love you for it. That's why government will support some certain protests when you are protesting against. What Obaseki told the people about insecurity? He told them in Uronigbe, go and form a vigilante and come back to me. That was what he told our villages. But some alien we have in Uronigbe, they were not interested. Why some other people like Green Robinson Kere, Ugo, those one, they went and formed a formidable vigilante, and they get back to the government. But the rest of that people, you are wanting the government to come and put a machine gun in your village. No, go and form yourself. Reach back to the government. Look at what you need right now. But nobody want to do it. You are wanting government to start killing full and he can't do it. But let it be that they are not calling the governor. You don't know what it takes. What I was doing, I was helping the state government. Neither they me bozerevo. That's what I was doing. But you feel you were helping him. In UK now, very many UK. The UK UK and Canada. Because if they are living on that part, they are Salobo Azagwa. Then why down the UK? Why hasn't spoke with Marini? Azunwa can be because there are very many. How will you be in life? You are comfortable about what's happening in your country. You are no longer taking a place, your resting place when you are in your dwelling place. Anyway, no matter how old you may be, there is no way you can join the ancestors of Europe. Obi Africa okay. Now, there is spiritual when I can't Adobe muwe yotoma, amabe mwe kengwe. When they redeem ya hema de ba oyedik pono lemi wiwa. When ya do deceive him, how can somebody better experience or mamwe kengwe? That's the religion. They're changing everything. But here we are. Rishi Sunak honor ya worship Emila. Emila is from Idu. Go Domingo. Emily Sawe. I don't know whether I made him. I think Emily Sawe no. Oyamung Botona. Because he's an Hindu. We are a Hindu. Una Doge is also Idu. A lot of you don't know what's happening. He go and worship Emila because any ancestors of Ekeriche. There is power in that town. But the one you have, Agbuwene. A cow no redo, Agbelivia done. They kill you in the detriment to make money. Your father Agbeluwa. Who owns the cow? How the Fulani came? Wakola Kuri. People doesn't want to solve their problem. A human right. They don't want to if not for people like us who also sum up a correct cannot the way we not the way. That's why I want to look at the book of Esther chapter 4. Or if I perish. Therefore, this thing must have to be done. He changed the narrative. That's why today my Ebiamona, our name is Esther, my Ebiamona, our name is Moses. Somebody paid the sacrifice. What sacrifice are you paying? Can somebody bear your name tomorrow? Let's assume your name is Yogama. Can you ever maintain that name now? Or that person will like to give it to their children? Can you? Why think we? We bear sweet names. Because Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt. That was what motivated their parents. Even this very new generation who have never one day went for protest, they give their children Moses. Then what you were? Moses in a who was Moses? He did not obey Pharaoh. He was having the mind of civil disobedience. He said that Meshach man a burning up our name because he didn't get us to be. Or got to one name on him with bugbo. A bebo I want to go direct. If you are mad, you have go or you might go in the go. Do you have money? Any yahoo. We are happy today. Somebody that have not taken a decision in his life before. Because a pastor get that command, what Esther did in the Bible, if I perish, I perish. And this same person is fully veiled. You don't have disobedience in your life. Because they told you to be obeyed. I will go and stupid set of people. Can I get in life? Yes, so David killed Goliath. Yes, he killed Goliath. How many have you killed? We have Goliath everywhere right now. We are looking forward to kill it. Wherever you got video, I'm going to 20 freedom fighter. Man can't wear. Sweet names. I think when Goodluck Jonathan was a president, all of them started giving their children good luck. Una the kind of guy succeeded or guy succeeded in Bania, Gagmoma, Zibo started giving their children Unandi. Or we are those one be Unandi. That's how they steal it. A Moses is near Donny. What's when I go a Moses? But they quickly run again because of what he's done. Now, in your time, what are you going to be remembered for? Foolishness. My name is Newton. Go and check Sir Isaac Newton. A little difference or remember. I'm a replicant. Vis-a-vis by one way or the other. Go and check it. Sir Isaac Newton, you check it. In one of his quotes, he said, if you think I see more than every other person, know that I'm standing on the shoulder of a giant. Go and check it. Can I your name is Isokongele working. A life in Ongele working. Okpa from Weko. They just stole names. And begin to be a name with man labor. But people saw Jesus Christ in Wetina. I no wonder no one or Jesus Christ they too. That's why the story. Where segbe. They were very happy. We had Dobia River. We had don't know down the road. They were there. Very many. No what here. Yeah, Dolly Key. I don't know where from Pamaya. I want to go and prepare a place for you. Where I will be, you will be. On our leagina. Akbeleya. Oyerea. Did he come? Or cut a yard? He left the rest for you. He was a 33 years old boy, was more sensible. He ran. Ole. Odo Wigbava. Because guy some alien would have voted him. Because they have everything free. As God on the tarot, God is also going to protect everything about you. None of you protect the right of the people. Where I do brabo one. Amana brabo one rigonu one or muwa. Nia don't million one. Then Obapa guy mugonu whatever the governor. And then the governor have a mugonu wa. Then why is one supporter? I love what Jesus Christ did to you. I can perceive the mode in a way. They never know who I be. No. I can't come back. Within himself, on our reason, the same thing not reason in the book of John chapter 8. He reasoned the same thing in John chapter 8 when they tempted him according to the story. He said, this very man or this very woman that was caught in the very act of adultery must be stoned to death according to the law of Moses. Now, who is me to change the law of Moses? No, I can't change it. Then he was writing on the ground, he rose up, he said, and the question he was asking them, oh, we do not commit adultery. Because he left, you know, the man. They did not bring the man. He will let Binugano. Why the woman was good to me good. And I will let Binuni Pakare. He fed the woman body. Omakoni. Yana was set there, okay. And then no one be able to Balawa watching you. Now, why they not carry the man? Any discrimination can have money. You see that today they start to use your motor. Sorry, you just see, then you just take it from one perspective. At times, sit down at times. Begin to calculate it. How does this become like? He look at it and say, okay, okay now. Then the Spirit of God told him, if you know you have not committed sin, be the first to cast up the stone. They look at it, they were not having on the house, and they look at it, anywhere. They drop their stone and slowly walk away, like David. Then now ask the woman, you go to meet the woman, where are the accuser? Or where they are gone, where they didn't condemn you. Neither do I. Go and sin no more. After doing all this, part through all this stress in it, he also in the book of Mark, he was called, to come and, who are we going to be paying attention? And they know what they are doing. All this thing have been perpetrated right from time by some being alien. They don't ask you some faith questions, which they've already know. Then why are you asking again? He said, give me a Roman coin. They brought a Roman coin before him, and he asked them, what inscription is the head? He said, the head of the Caesar. He said, give what belongs to Caesar what belongs to God, to God. That was how, after this man succeeded in all these temptations. But yet, according to the story, he called them. I want to go and prepare a place. Because it was not easy for him. I want to go and prepare a place where I will be. Where would I have a dovey working? Iran. 2,000 years ago. Or my son or Yare. Because Iran. That's why they need today right now. Oh, man, not promising we don't marry or any American bazano. Then Illuminati, they look at it. I will go to punish this alien. Let's promote the name for them. That's why if the gospel is something that is good, they cannot allow your pastor to fly private jet. When I have a passport, you cannot go to a place where they do church. You can't. If the gospel was something to be read, the way we both they do one, who was we are now with fellowship. They just managed to build some certain cathedral at time, Catholic or whatever. They only done their time or whatever. It's a part of this case. You have it with marriage. You have it with you want to go do research. It's part of it. No, you Catholic. You are holy. Oh Lord, the man of the Then you go there. That was the reason why. But go and look at mega churches in Nigeria. A church in Nigeria is more than the industries. Go to polygonal areas in all Europe, you see companies. You don't see church in their polygonal, but Holy Ghost, churches everywhere. But how can you build a church? You don't defend the right of the people. Then what is that the God you are serving? Now, if they are even following the word, now maybe I have a problem. They abandon the whole world. They only want to go to the place where it's very cheap. Exodus 14:14. God will fight your fight. Oh, salo ba beg mini gbunu we. Wo to bo we. Nwa ya uyun we mu ene be nani. Nina ho ebo no we le na sin wa ye be ho yi. Nenu nwe sunu le na ya ye be ho we because you cannot come here and come and learn that most of you there are some juju you carry, you are not supposed to carry it. Most of you are not supposed to even carry it. It's just a matter of somebody that also know it. Most of our goddess mother. Oh, man, wait here, born and but he don't know where. All these are our mothers. Hey, mother, university, today you have no mother, you have no father. Africa today have no God apart from Jesus. That was created by Rome. The Africa today have no God, but Indians they have. Chinese they have. Spanish they have. Germans they have. You don't have a God. That is why God does not domicile in Africa. That's why there is no light. Particularly in Nigeria, Edo State. Notably. It's not there now. Look at where there are fair people, fair complexion people. The man we are drag out Algeria, Africa here. Algeria, they are white. Look at Morocco, they are also white. They live European life because they compare the color. They have a God. The Arab, they have a God. The black Africa, they don't have. Algeria go see Nigerian person now. They'll segregate themselves because they were not created together. The both of them is using different God. Then the Nika we have in Benin. The same thing they were using in doing slave. Our money, the same way I am married. It was a slave terms. What they carry to this generation today. Point and key, no? Larry, your father cannot say no. Or point to what point to when. It was a slave terms. Whatever thing you do is command. But the greatest man all over the world does not command. He approach. They don't use force to collect it. But your own is force. All those are slavery terms. As you say, as a result now, useless people no UK. Don't get it to the person. No, you are useless. Waman not in the you are Europe today. Sooner cannot be you were Tata Bono. He's already a prime minister. A base of Mina, you at the age of 60. Ya wa mi anybody. Egun mi on wukpo ni. Wa de gbegbe sukpo we webo na. Ni menenu ti tuore. Any person na who wukpo so far we have a matire. Ya wukpo ni wa close. I'm interested. Why run ham? Because you guys are not contributing anything to the well-being of the Europe. Government we may reporting we all sponsor human trafficking. We have something here. A lot of people see because you have residents, you can just come and intimidate anybody. What have you been fighting? And what is the what has the person done wrong? What has he done wrong? Intimidation. Oibo you will come down from river. Oibo will you think the stories you are saying Oibo doesn't know about? They are just being sorry for you. Blessed is the hand that giveth than the hand that receiveth. You yourself that always make yourself to become working out. You must have to help me. Even when you are supposed to work, you are not working. You want the free money, you go nowhere. You are putting a curse upon yourself. Putting a curse upon yourself, one idiot. Are you saying Nigeria? Nene feye virowa. Wame sepagmo. I don't know wame mononania. Where are you going to go from here? Then we are in Europe here. These people, they don't resist you. I never knew a man and a woman. They said they have saw me 3 times. I'm always talking. They now came. They want to know what I'm always doing. Then I'm talking to my people. One thing that he said, we're going to take 100 years. So, black people who they are. They know you. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't know. Every Yoba. You don't want. That's why all example you see their characters. Or man, we are 2 years domu. All parabolate. No hard work, nothing. Starting from people. That's what they know how to do. No, we are doctor. A research a program in a program in your turn. Avec Kirofano program in your turn. You cannot invent anything on your own. But thank God for our mother who were midwife. Or what be one. Bugbo. Or what have you yao? Why you remember the Yemenko? Then you want to tell me your yes, school no yo? A school yao. Avigman on ye were man again. Mana manager be a mafis or sitting you be a manager in my way. Remona be upon the Kirofano or a child job be growing up. Well, that is. That can't even explain it. Senseless entrepreneur. Now, if your child have this kind of brain you have, let's assume where don't you see you are senseless? Don't you see you have given birth to idiot? Are you not seeing it? That you are missing it already? Are you not seeing you are not sensible? Are you not seeing that you are one of the most senseless persons? Are you not seeing that a way, area compare way? Because you do not know how to fight for your rights. Only Africans I see that they don't know how to fight for their right. Wherever zombie go, because this was the mentality I Because my father he was never he go we am. Oh money I take we go. Oh where you they send a message across where my the normal one you will so do women. Go and ask the story. We are going to pay back. If someone idiot can come and defend it, I may defend the remain. No one dead or no one will low and dead or no big gave or who again dead or no work by look and dead or Wahula Huri. He told me to defend who I would defend who I know. Defend it for false narrative. To pray, the God of my ancestors. No, no. All near why because I'm in a rebel of Vigo. Even not for social media right now. Why not think you money just now? You who were getting now you have been shouting Jesus. Tell what you have got it from me. And your parents are home nowhere a Christian. Let them be that Christian for 6 months. When you're getting here with Christian for 6 months. The people that couldn't talk, they cannot go to farm, they don't talk. Everything is just rosy. They don't talk. All you don't know, I was lost emotion. I won't criminal who have never one day defend the constitutions or the right of the people. Now, what makes you a celebrity is the responsibility you carry. Look at most of our celebrities today. None of them is obedient because they are waiting for. Now, let me be ordinate here. We are going to be doing campaign. Oh, man, support obedient. Oh, we so I do. When I hear a comedian, why tell me I mean not get you now? Yeah, I pray everybody have like man like me. In Nigeria get changing. I will again. He me why he send we me webeki ugmeso. He give me my work but again. I know he send we webeki me working when it come to issues like this. No, yeah, we malago down. A video where me back click I'm going to am if you are through me. This is what we are going to be doing to them. Let us do it here and we show everywhere. Do you know the reason why I doesn't patronize a lot of people? I have the voice to patronize 1 or 2 persons. Or man, maybe tell one more to get that man in America today, then he's going to be very happy. Today will be one of his happiest days in his life. Because one thing I do, no matter the hatred, no matter how I dislike you, or what we say, I will say it. Only the Edo man we see in the history of Benin who could raise up such a movement. But to be or my doing negbe or my commitments he does not know there is 3 things not miss, 3 prerequisites I was supposed to add. Know where you are to rest, know where you are going, and know who you are moving with. Or me say Hannah, that was what bring him down. I honor the fight on and never fight. A Moses ma fight Joshua. If Moses had fought Joshua, nobody. That's why today that movement remains there. You don't play with you don't play with Moses, Joshua, and Caleb. That was why when Moses get tired, God told him, I'm not Joshua. He told God to choose. God told Moses, I'm not Joshua. He gave Joshua a double anointing to carry on. He re-strategized again. And Moses told Moses, go and climb the mountain. Moses looked at the promised land and he shook up his head. Moses, you will not enter. Now, what does that implies there is to say that whatever thing you are doing, be very, very careful. You are a freedom fighter does not make you to start misbehaving. Otherwise, why for no promised land? And that's why whatever God lays in my heart, I obey God rather than to obey men. I rather obey God than to obey men. Obey. So you cannot come and tell me that you think if I hear the no. You can only tell me when you think Siekoto. Reduce the volume. You cannot stop me from talking. No, you can't stop. So every one of us will remain doomed. That's what happens. So little did they know they were pushing Joshua away. Moses said the name and then Joshua was supposed to continue. Joshua is somewhere else. That's all. I don't want to mention some idiots who were encouraging him. They cannot even do one video. But go and see series of videos I've done. Eloquent video, educated videos. You hear what you have not heard before. I'm not the one that told you that ignorance is pain. It's an expensive pain. A lot of you feel it's a blessing. It's not a blessing. So I've given a lot of lectures that today we were correct we were. I've tried to change the false narrative of yesterday that were purported by the Potokis, the bad ones, the good Oibo today. I met two of them that they were like angel. Did they first sympathy? 14 hours so I don't hide it. But one thing I do, I'm very sincere. If you want to start running intimidation with this community lecture, ya wa mwe ho. Ya wa zo apion pe dekame chico dekame. That's what I do. Very sincere. But that does not make me for you to look down on me. That does not make me. I saw one Igbo one day. I was just on Rascal that day. We went looking for car to buy, you know. So the another day again saw me. I say, RS Newton away, yes. Tout vesti como presidente de tu país. Era mais we dire SOS mi personalidad. Mi personalidad normal. Lo que tuve otro día es de trabajo. I was surprised. Then he looked at me from head to toe. The perfume we are swinging on way yes of Mamudiake. I don't need to put on a balanya. My response, you must give it to me now. So I'm proud to say we're 14 hours where yala. 14 hours where yala above. Go and pass it. You can't survive it. I was having that in Igbenemi. Each of my journey, when we left Bijo, we arrived Kano. We left Kano, we arrived in Niger. From Niger, in Niger there, we arrived at Agadez. From Agadez, we go to Inaminas. From Inaminas, we bought to Ogla. From Ogla, we bought to Gadaya. From Gadaya, Ivan Makela Hujda. From Hujda, we went to, I think, to Gesiv. From Gesiv, Ivan Makari Rabba. I was having, today I still remember. But when the word come to the word after some, I set us up. Because he needed money, set us up again. We are taking back to the rock. That's why anytime I see intimidation, because of Sape, one guy out there, Austin women you be rabbi from Ronimbe. And even as far as insulted his own as a sister, you know. I prayed and I saw Austin over me. And that's what I told God. Now, the life I never want to live, it come to a time, responsibility now fall on me. Because we're higher quality will be Wi-Fi, you know. Then, what we learn in school, those that have viola. I'm always with my battle as here, shocking. You are here, you know. Cannot degbe we non degbe because it's a life I never want to live. What's again ye fian wobo? The very guy that set us up, in Higa Leken, Osagi, or in here. And I think there was a day I heard from him, tried to cut off. I came with my brother, I will believe our way. I can never go. He set us up because he needed more money. After paying the necessary differences, he took us again. That's why never you follow animals. The person we follow, we have the same area, you know. We follow me and my friend. We want that guy, you know. We don't make okay, let's go. There was nothing like greed money. We were the one that were reading the map. We were even the one that was speaking Parakpo French. At the time we arrived Algeria and all of other. We found ourselves and also forming this very guy. Because of this other guy, this useless society, let me not mention the other guy's name, was not his fault. A kind of nature where we have it, you know. His friend now kind of overriding him. Both of them are the same burger. They are Spanish burger, they one first entered, they deported two of them. So we just okay now, Okpa Magbahin area move follow you. That was how we followed the guy. We never knew that getting to rock. Then Benin people now. They rose up and, you know, it was a different thing we saw. Even his own girl on Harry Gotun was again away. Go there. I tell you, a lot of you does not know the reason why people like us are pissed off. What I go through, I will never allow anybody to go through it. I will never allow anybody to go through it. But Osage started running. Now we need to display what we know. I'm a schoolboy by the grace of God, but not to intimidate anybody, but I'm always defending myself and the right of the people. When they go and get off on call, everybody knows because one back to. We are falling like that. We're in an Atanania. You rise anyhow. Who were Mugunya? When Mamugunya were Morocco dinner, people will intimidate you now. Osage started running. He started running. That was how we paid commission. Then from there, we went to Tanja and did our trekking. So that's why we're here today. So I know what God, the reason why God saved me is to save other persons. So injustice in Edo is injustice abroad. So no matter what, so if you are the type that want to support bad government to make sure one narrative no support, you are going to find it. My way I make a party one day, my brother, me why you need a team or you, but a party. Duk my wife is solo. You said solo you. A disgrace in Mekawaki. Me disgrace away. I be a I'm not holy now. Me not be time Yakawaki. I was so boy. We are white work women, no problem, but I'm gonna make sure I naked you. A can wear anywhere, yeah, or Logwani was here you because of the kind of life you support. To live. Now, everything I'm saying right now, which one on my way, all of them are Benin's. From Edo State, a true life story, Mezabawa. That's what they do. Now, the so-called Arabon, Arabo, Oviabe, they were very good. You will meet a shepherd from Zare of Yonwan. Oviedo I remue on me with that same monza, also our home for. A what bank Marigo Yala, Marigo Yala Morocona. A what bank Arigo, who own Sanigo Yina. Agbalori Cremio. If you are not so careful, you with Bakuno and Unakwa. The same Edo. You people don't really know how this. It started right from time because it didn't. Now, when I begin to trace history, check what their fathers are doing, check how the slavery started, then begin to see that's why if you follow my trauma, I will pay you back for everything your forefather have done. If you that try it abroad, I will try identify yourself that you are a court member. Then a court in I will close it here abroad. Why they make an agada? I will be shooking every one of you if you can take you to also affect your children and your wife. Also, that's what I'm going to do. That's the only allies I've built and try nonsense. Don't go for my woman. Don't do your lane. Don't let me see you intimidate anybody. Because what Oibo has, these people, they have really helped us. The so-called black father, they have not done anything for humanity. While the history of black, nothing black have fought for. It has been whiteys. It has been whiteys. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Why does he spend it? Now, how many Edo fathers spent 1 day in imprisonment? Over a man, I'm more Calabar. What yam what hunted the story? What fear would ye? What hunted the story? What fear would ye? Now I walk even over America by today, Edo people, we have liberation. Even the liberation we get abroad, the palace will subject you still to slavery. You are into modern slavery now. All Edo people, they are still slaves. Go to Ring Road and speak. If you are not a slave, go to Ring Road. I can. So Oviedo came to Downing Street. Onagile Yoya and Theresa May. Homeland security was there. Everybody was there. Because they know that a freedom runner, he have the right to express his view. You go and express your view. Eh, my dear, no matter na ati bwana amwe bogbuwa. Amamwe bogbuwa. Eh, mo we do ago whatever. The same alien now, they don't know themselves. Amamwe bogbuwa. Wa invite on my sege na woke na invite ni ayagba. Then Sunday is obo idiot. I think it's on the run right now. Mangamio can let you can ben. Then they mobilized. Let everyone assume the thing kills. All of you know why I will on. Let assume it kills. That was how our spiritual justice system, they turn it upside down. Nothing is functioning up to today. Nothing is functioning. They thought a Nikau does not support evil. It is your father that manipulated Nikau through human sacrifice. Our real Nikau, father, which are the 24 elders in heaven, they are not the 24 elders in heaven. They did not support evil, they stand for justice. When someone in men, they the real Nikau handle it. That was why when this very man in America tried himself, he wrote an appeal, then on me log. And you look at appeal, no man. But more than way. He thought that God of ancestors who woke up. I guess that should be my mother. Who met a woman somewhere this Europe been an omona me modern been an omona. A lot of people today don't know the reason why I see hit that mountain today. A lot of people don't know the reason why today I see hit that man. You feel I'm just hitting him for hatred's sake. I know the extent is gone. I'm not warranted now. But today, When we ask family, we just say, where till la But that does not mean, if I see where you have done good, I will not say it. Mary or bag me. But we are going to wear you then you have problem. That is life. So it is good to be very sincere. My activism is 100% truth. I don't say what I've done. First time for me to say it here, or what I went through in Morocco while we were coming. It is a story that's in our head today. Hey, make best again. What's here? We are done. Hey, me less again. Over the give money, it was not in arrangement. Because of an email, I say, well, my brother, what you follow with time will follow you. I never know that guy was a daft who later hand over us. We give ourselves. This very osage so my sponsor in. Igi mawa say me. I dirty kitchen and no ya tinre. But anyway, I see osage might be watching right now. I can't ever hanka wayasa. Ima de mi ya one whisper na we wa go your account direct. He ka wa proc ever wa hin. Then he drop he yekpa lele. Ya ifun renfo he's still fighting. Mo yekpa view account to re. You have to pay for every association you are coming. So it is not good in life. Because whatever you do to any person today, you don't know the trauma might go to cost for that person. He even took a miracle from the God of our ancestors. Waiting man they do my because you needed money. Why not just ask in peace? But all you do cannot do for then you started running. But the one then he Austin was Roman. Iran man is a pair with is a small you can't enter. All these are beneath. Now this is your wickedness. When are you going to stop it? Then I see today. Oh, that's so. I pray. You know you cannot even continue. You never when I know invite that guy. Invite me can do it. Either I'm going to walk you out or that place will go closer. Doesn't believe on what you believe on. I believe on equal right and justice. The will of God in heaven, we have to see it here. No intimidation. Rightfully given what belongs to you. How dare you? When no man knows a crisis in Nigeria, one man different constitution there. Why intimidate anybody? A web is made for only one person. Have you ever said okay, no matter? I even want to fight you when I'm a passport. I don't have time to make problem with the way I ask you. I want to deal with you when I'm a passport. I'm your passport in the Yoto. A passport I'm your because you are useless. Do you it will take another 100 years because they've already know your thinking. They know you already. Because you don't see them protest about anything. They cannot worry anyone. No. Only when they now start talking, when the thing now hook them on their neck. And you the racist me, you the racist me, you the racist me. Here we are trying to correct the negative narrative of yesterday. Even what was added 2,000 years ago, our woman 2,000 years, over 2,000 years ago. Maybe it will be 2,800 now, getting to 3,000. Because during the time of my forefather, which is 500 years ago, for example, I now wait 2,000 years ago. Right now, also 3,000. And what has this thing done from year 1 up to now? Okay, just so then you guys should come and start. You come and say it. Then if you can't say it, show it that you are an idiot for you to be pronouncing such narrative. This word before just so come and differentiate it. A slavery no who more than I say. The chain no longer in your neck right now. They now put it on your head and your mind. Come and tell us the differences. That Jesus the wound and how was this word before? How was he? This is the question I really want you to write to people. Who is he promoting this fake Jesus? Always write it there. How was this life before? Before Jesus, they didn't know. What name were the Roman people using? Cali today, they don't pray in the name of Mary. They did not pray in the name of Mary. What have changed? At least there should be a divine change. But these are the areas they so do it that we don't think about ourselves. They so do it that we doesn't have retentive memory. Particularly this era. Because so that you can never think about, okay, look at this very topic right now, taking another dimension. How was this world before Jesus and after Jesus? What changes? Put it there in the comment section. What changed? That where Jesus Christ is now reigning, before kids that also acted the Rome and the Vatican and the deep states in America start coming to Africa to start buying slaves. Or never again. That is to say, Jesus Christ in Norway was Abraham Lincoln in 18 something to stop slavery. Then why are you fooling yourself? If 3,000 years ago, then what happened? They've not changed the life away. Jesus or my father was not under the blood. He have 2 houses today in Edo State. More retired, almost one a set or what will someone over be fin and I want my fin. And why do I know when I just again when I go with none of before flat? With the highest money there in Nigeria, train on his children. We don't have vagabond. We don't have Australia Wallaby. We don't have Australia Wallaby. We are disciplined. Mamara one day. But I do also want to move kick me under what do home. Every make baby my way somewhere I do home. We never have such a hooligan in our children, in our family. Okay, then you not day. Mama go you one day. It is only even me and my younger brother will walk up me so my way there. You must want to come back because I will me I believe in paying back. Where we be me so what? Oh, they are not a revenge. I want to do you back before I do talk back. That's why all my life there was a day. My late father, blessed memory. There was one issue that happened. I'm not going to be giving details. After the guy brought one of their family members who is a chief of Sugwapata. Or when you see Larry, or when I have another dog, one and to me, I was proud of myself, and my dad himself was also proud that yes, I go work but let to defend. When mommy or when mommy na doing when it's better than they to have that is it. Where are we made him now? Where would it be? What they be doing? I don't look for people's problem. Well, now go alone. Yeah, I will come and park in front of your house. What one guy said, yeah, that was a 2000. That should be 210 or thereabout. In my city here, he said, if you see me, you got to do this. You know what, Momoto, them I was driving being 525 TDS, full ocean one, or V6 engine. You know what, Muyo buy? And you on that, you can't tell me no sooner with that because I'm not the type that brag, you know. You know what, I like him, you're not so policia. Why me on the canon, you boo. Oh, every minute do what woo at me. I did also, who bad one in a way. Who wait at me now? Don't tell me you are going to beat me because you are going to be. And I mean, I know, but if station your man phone me, I want them to be a witness. That is me, so that we handle women who are prepared good. Who make sure we see guys go. Let it be natural annoyance because annoyance and anointing may combine together. Mercy go, mercy anything. I don't drink anything. No danger. I don't. I will activate 1 + 1 + 5. You activate no ban. Yeah, what then you'll be mobilized and you are coming to come and beg away. No matter where say amen, woman. That's the name of beauty. Please let's begin to ask ourselves questions. Now and before, what is the difference? And the major problem we have to do right now is these young people who is preaching the gospel. They feel it, they are preaching the gospel. That's the problem we have right now. They are not doing research. They don't want to do anything. We're not here to know them. I mean, okay, and none of us know here. Just the same way Benin will start reading mysteries. Instead of them to make history, they are reading mysteries. Now, if you begin to ask them, on your banana were so now, if you know the Yobono Genedo, Mamamio, he didn't look for palace to restore. Okay, the palace here restore. What is our benefit as a children? Error. So then why must you be saying such stories? I talk about Abraham Lincoln. You see how slavery was there before. Then slavery ended. Then that's why we talk about something. Emmanuel for humanity to stand. We see how they do it. But the one of Jesus Christ have been the stories. He went from here to here. He stopped this human sacrifice in Ayewe Denenania. He just wouldn't again. Why the world say like this if it really comes? And I always say your way up till now, most of you don't even know how to say God again. Apart from the Roman create. Because your brain is have not been calibrated. So do have a nice day, everyone. God bless every one of you. So for those of us that doesn't know, we use the same time right now with Nigeria. The time was changed today, 12 a.m. in the morning. The time was 12 a.m. early momo. So we are 13 minutes to 7 right now here. You can see that by this kind of time before sun will still there. Don't you see how scientists does this? They know when to change it. Automatically, you know what we feel with it. This kind of time before, this to 7 over here, you know. So we are not having the same time right now with Nigeria. So that's it. So life goes on. Let's see what they said about dark winter. Please hold the line. What is still coming still very big. What is still coming still very big. And pray that whichever savior God have designed, that the fact what we are going to do in Taiwan that will also succeed, the same way we succeeded in Ukraine also. So people are out there. God bless all the members of Galactic Federation. God bless the White Hats. God Almighty bless the Space Force. God Almighty also bless the Air Force One, the good one inside. God bless all the military alliance all over the world. God Almighty bless Putin. God bless Marodi. God bless Xi Jinping. God bless John Huang. God bless and every one of them who is fighting for salvation for humanity. God will bless and every one of them. For those of you that see holding the line, but you don't know what you have just fought, you don't know the trophy you have won, or you begin to hear about the stories that behind what you have done. When people were compromising their faith, people were compromising their value, you hold the line. People that don't even know what it was. It was war. Oko mekere. Oko, do you know what it takes? Coming and having confidence with to David material. So you can, my dear, okay, the war going to women physically or spiritually. Can you take gravy when you take gravy when I'm not alone? So all the mother goddess, all the queen mothers that is this very struggle, taking back what rightfully belongs to the children. God Almighty will bless you all. Please, the Pentecostal revolution will soon emerge. The Pentecostal revolution, this very false narrative they brought, will soon emerge. So God Almighty bless you all. Today's day is 30th October 2022 on Sunday. So for those of us that want to reach us at our telephone number is +34 631 056284. Our telephone number is +34 631 056284. I remain the CEO of Civil Disobedience Worldwide. My name is Comrade Newton Igbeneghu, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, and ambassador for good governance, Baba Udu. God Almighty bless you all. To all our fans all over the world, God bless you. Keep on holding the line. Anytime we have an information board, there are a lot of things I don't put here. That's why I'm trying to paraphrase one or two things. We are in the right track. Be expecting martial law. That's going to, at the time you hear martial law, that's going to be an end to this thing. So Americans' election, probably that is coming up November, may not be held because of the irregularity that was in 2020 election. May not be held, might not be held. American midterm election that is coming up might not be held. It's coming up November. Might not be held. I don't know. I know quite all right, 100%, that the 2020 election will be dissatisfied. So, Oman Oro is not the real president, will be removed, but we are trying to allow him to be there. Because if Donald Trump show up right now that he's a president, a lot is running behind you. So, so that's what you are saying. So we are on the right track. Whatever thing they are planning right now, there's also a way we are going to make sure we do our deflections. So salvation for humanity is sacrosanct. So hold the line until I come across your way again. From me to you, Jah Rastafari Selassie.